Jenny McCarthy Show.
Oh! OC is just not the same without you.
Oh, thanks.
Please tell me that feels a little good.
That you say that? Yes. But I will tell you, on the house tour thing, so I had all the kids interviewed, and Max and Nikki are almost 15, and they finally watched it, and my son comes in yesterday, and he's like, Mom, that's so cringy. How could you do that? Does Evan tell you that things are cringy?
Evan, cringy. Evan made us quit on our third season.
Oh,
the
really?
camera showed up to shoot our show, and he goes, I quit. I go, it's day one of season 3. And he goes, pull the plug. I'm going through puberty. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, our kids felt the same way.
Yeah,
And by the way, it'd been since so long since I had seen Evan, and then I saw him the other day.
Yeah.
First of all, beautiful.
Oh, he's
what
so
a beautiful
handsome.
boy.
I
And
know.
secondly, sweetest human being on the planet, right? Ever. Like
The
one of those
sweetest.
angelic sort of people
Yes.
walking the earth kind of people.
He is. He's like a little Gandhi. Wait till you guys, like, for real. He's going to, like, change the world.
It's awesome.
I have to bring back the Housewives just for a second because you guys know I have to.
Yeah, go.
But it was something I know that, Terry, you really wanted Heather to do. Heather was like,
Yeah, she didn't want to do it.
She didn't want to do it.
No.
Would you ever go back, Heather?
You know, I hate that answer. Never say never. But if I say no, and then 3 years from now I'm like back on the show, living my best life, like, oopsies, didn't mean that. Like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like it was a good run, 5 years. I feel like I've checked the box. I love what I'm doing now. I love doing my podcast, Heather Dubrow's World, and I've got my YouTube channel. We've got our skincare. We're in Minnesota.
You're doing just fine without the show.
Well, I'm doing different things, you know, and we're in Minnesota 14, 15 times a year with Consult Beauty. We have our new book out, The Dubrow Diet. I've got 4 kids. I mean, I'm busy. I got a lot going on.
But never say never.
But never say never. You don't know.
Would you, because I know, remember when you turned down, that's what they said about even coming out as a friend. Not even a friend right now?
I just think that's the kind of show you either have to be all in or all out. I don't think you can dip your toes in that. But no, I'm happy. I'm happy.
Terry, I mean, were you, because you have to get someone involved in the show, were you like, oh my God, I made my wife do this and now shit just got real on the show?
It was a lot more. It's funny because when I wanted her to do it initially, I thought it would be a lot of fun because I'd never watched even a single episode of any Housewives show. And then we were fighting back and forth. I go, let's do this. They really want us to do it. She goes, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then she finally, I wore her down. She agreed to do it. And I thought, you know, I should watch an episode. And I brought up an episode online, and the only thing I could find was Tamra throwing wine in some girl's face.
He showed it to me. That's what he showed me.
And I went, and I go over and I go, we cannot do this show.
So but he showed me the scene of Tamra throwing the wine on Gina Keogh, and then Brianna was there going, oh, I thought this was a classy party, and like this whole thing. And I started laughing, and he's like, why are you laughing? I go, oh, it's a Christopher Guest movie. It's a satire. I could do that.
Oh my God.
But I said, do you realize what we're getting ourselves involved with?
But I will tell you this. We were talking about fighting before.
Yeah.
We were fighting on the show about being on the show.
Yeah.
And that is very difficult on a marriage. That reality thing. I mean, there's a reason there's a curse with this. I think it polarizes what's going on with you. And also, it's so difficult. And that is a real job. I mean, that was harder to do than any scripted television show I've ever done.
100%.
Yeah.
And I was very unplugged on that show. I was just out of control.
Yeah, and he didn't care, which made me crazy, right?
I just thought it was music.
Yeah, you wanted to reel it in, Heather.
Yeah,
He's
right.
just like flapping around like a fish.
I was.
Yeah, didn't care. That was hard. And so we fought on the show. And then at one point, I said to him, I go, look, I think it was like our 3rd season or something. And I said, I don't think this show is good for our marriage. And if we can't figure out a way to do this and not fight, we're done. And so we figured out a way to do it.
Yeah, we made it through. We were one of the few couples, I think.
Well, don't say it out loud or else they were going to like announce our divorce.
I know. You have,
No, but you know what? They tabulate the number of couples that have divorced who were on Housewives shows.
Really?
Yeah.
30. Wow. 30 couples who went on the show
believe it.
divorced.
You guys
30.
just got out by the hair of your chinny chin chin. I
Thank
know we're running out of
goodness.
time. Let me plug the book again. Terry, Heather Dubrow, you guys know how much I love you. The Dubrow Diet. You guys pick up the book. I know you will. Interval eating to lose weight and feel ageless. I'm going to go on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to post photos as I go along.
Awesome.
And then if it doesn't work, I get free plastic surgery, Terry.
You can get free plastic surgery anyway. You don't need it, by the way.
I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys soon.
Okay, bye, honey.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!